Financial wisdom born from peace. Dear Father, here I am again. I do not come before you with a list of perfect requests or a rehearsed speech to impress you. I come with my heart exactly as it is today, sometimes orderly, sometimes messy, sometimes full of faith, and at other times with that knot in my chest that tightens when I look at the month's numbers and realize that, humanly speaking, they just don't add up. This week, you and I have walked through paths that I often prefer to avoid because they hurt or cause me shame. We have talked about the debts that keep me awake at night, the greed that makes me compare myself to others, the love of money that disguises itself as security, the disorder in my home, and the lack of planning. But today, I understand something fundamental. You haven't come to judge my wallet, but to heal my relationship with provision. The wisdom you have shown me these days is not a dry formula or a cold rule. It is a gentle, practical, and deeply real wisdom. That is why today I ask you, teach me, Lord, how to live with money without letting money live in me. For I recognize that many times I have made the mistake of placing my security in what I have accumulated, and when that is missing or diminishes, my world crumbles. I have wrongly believed that my value as a person depends on my bank balance, forgetting that my true identity is sealed by your love and your grace. You warn me in your word that he who trusts in his riches will fall, but the righteous will flourish like a green leaf in spring. I do not want to fall into the anguish of the world. I want to flourish under your gaze. I want to bring order to my home and my budget, but without it becoming an obsession that steals the joy of sharing with my family. I want to get out of debt, but without the rush to pay them off turning into an anxiety that takes away my peace. I want to live in contentment, not in a mediocre conformity, but in that deep gratitude that allows me to value what I already have while working with hope for what is to come. Father, at this moment, I want to ask you especially for the people who are part of this At Paths in Heaven community and who are crying in silence today. Those who don't know how they are going to pay the rent tomorrow. Those who have made wrong financial decisions and live under the weight of shame. Take them by the hand right now. Whisper in their ear that they are not a mistake, that their life is worth much more than their debts, and that in you there is always an opportunity to start over. Help us to let go of the sin of the love of money, that silent idolatry that makes us work entire Sundays out of fear of scarcity, that puts us in a bad mood when we have to be generous with others, and that robs us of the ability to enjoy the simple things. Give us the grace to be practical without losing the peace of our spirit. May we create a budget as an act of worship, pay a debt as a brave step towards freedom, save as a seed of faith for the future, and give as a reflection of your own generosity. I close this week with the certainty that you provide, not as a distant ATM, but as a loving Father who knows exactly what I need before I even ask. I will not stress about tomorrow because my tomorrow is already in your hands. I will do my part, order, plan, and honor, but the final result belongs to you. Thank you because this channel is a place where we can say, I'm tired of fighting with my finances, and receive your embrace of truth. Bless every person who joins this prayer. Give them a creative idea for their business, an unexpected income, or, above all, the peace necessary to wait on you. Teach me that the best investment is your kingdom, love, and service, because at the end of my journey, the only thing I will take with me is what I have sown of you in others. Amen. Like, share, and subscribe to At Paths and Heaven.